President Lee Jae-myung held his first senior aides meeting and urgently called for swift action on the Middle East crisis. President Lee also emphasized that not only senior secretaries but also relevant working-level officials should actively attend the meeting to ensure realistic and practical policy outcomes. This is reported by reporter Seon Han-bit.
President Lee Jae-myung held his first meeting with advisors, 20 days after taking office. President Lee, who chose against attending the NATO Summit, initially discussed the troubling instability in the Middle East during the meeting. He stated that the situation in the Middle East is very urgent and emphasized the need for safety measures for South Korean citizens.
I believe that not only the office of the President but also all relevant government ministries must promptly establish a thorough emergency response system and take extraordinary measures.
President Lee especially urged for a strong response to ensure that the Middle East crisis does not lead to an economic crisis at home.
I sincerely hope you each can identify the important measures together and act swiftly.
The first senior secretaries meeting lasted for about 2 hours straight. Each senior advisor reported on current issues, which were followed by President Lee's questions and discussions. Specific issues included measures for small business owners, self-employed individuals, and judicial reform, with 11 items reported to the President.
President Lee Jae-myung instructed his team to establish economic security measures more proactively and swiftly to address emerging challenges effectively.
During the Yoon Suk-yeol era, the meeting's name changed to the Senior Secretary Meeting, but is now back to the Senior Advisory Meeting, as in the Moon Jae-in administration. The President's office stated this highlights quick sharing of measures by including lower-ranking officials such as deputy directors and administrative officers. The Office of the President officially announced that instead of attending the NATO Summit, Wi Sung-rak of the National Security Office will attend the event on his behalf. This is Seon Han-bit from MBN News.